Episode 24. Ye Xiu collapsed and fell asleep almost instantly. That sleep was incredibly deep, and when I awoke, the sky had once again turned pitch black. It's hard to imagine someone who just experienced such major life upheavals could sleep so soundly and carefree. After sitting up in bed, Ye Xiu didn't turn on the light, instead lighting a cigarette. After finishing his cigarette in silence, he stood up and left the room. Both bedroom doors in the suite were locked. Ye Xiu knew these two rooms. One was occupied by Chen Guo, the other by a girl named Tang Ru. He's reportedly the longest serving employee at Star Internet Cafe, having worked there for nearly 2 years. However, he's taken leave these past few days. As for the other employees who needed to be supervised, they lived in a nearby residential complex. Chen Guo had rented a suite there, specifically for the Internet Cafe staff to live in. Ye Xiu is their substitute now. Chen Guo explained that if anyone quit and left, Ye Xiu would have a chance to get a bed. When Ye Xiu went to the restroom, he saw a sticky note on the mirror. He glanced over idly, noticing the sticky note was actually addressed to him. Chen Guo had already prepared his toiletries, placing them on the rack. Ye Xiu peeled off the sticky note, feeling a little bewildered. He hadn't expected the new boss to have such a thoughtful side. As for being moved, this little thing really isn't a big deal, but your thanks are appreciated. After washing up and getting ready, Ye Xiu checked the time. It was past 9. Having not eaten all day, he needed to grab a bite. He emerged from the suite and entered the Internet Cafe, sensing something was off. Although the second floor was a Precier Hen zone, its current emptiness felt almost excessive. Ye Xiu walked curiously downstairs, only for it to grow darker and darker. The Internet Cafe's first floor room was oddly unlit.
Ha! What's wrong?
Ye Xiu looked around in confusion. The lights on the first floor were off, yet quite a few people were there, many even crowding the aisles. On the south wall hung a massive 200-inch projection screen, displaying the feed from a projector, its sound echoing throughout the entire Internet Cafe. Everyone remained utterly silent. They sat at their computer stations or standing in the aisle. They seemed to have forgotten what an Internet Cafe was, for just watching the projection screen, as if it were a cinema. Ye Xiu quickly heard the commentator's voice, as two names he knew all too well were repeated over and over. One Autumn Lee. The projection was unmistakably playing clips from his entire glory professional career. The commentator's voice was dripping with passion. It described the series of achievements and honors Ye Xiu had attained throughout his career. 3-time Alliance champion, twice the league's MVP, twice the top damage dealer, and once the one-hit kill award winner. Whether in team play or solo, One Autumn Leaf stands as a pinnacle within the Glory Pro Alliance, the ultimate benchmark all current professional players strive to surpass. The commentator spoke in a low, mournful tone. The projection screen began playing. The battle god, One Autumn Leaf, the scene of invincible dominance, was a spectacular sight, always enough to excite the audience at any moment. But at this moment, everyone in the Internet Cafe was utterly quiet. There were no cheers, no shouts of praise. Everyone just watched in silence as scene after scene flashed by. They knew that from this noon onward, all of this had become the past. That very noon, the Excellent Era Club held a press conference, announced that Captain Ye Xiu would retire. This mysterious expert, who had always been elusive, didn't even attend his own retirement press conference. Everyone had only seen the retirement statement, personally signed by Ye Xiu, which the Excellent Era manager presented. The Excellent Era manager then claimed that the retired Ye Xiu had declined the club's invitation to other positions. He had now left the Excellent Era Club alone. The screen flashed relentlessly with scenes of battle, slaughter, and record-breaking feats. The commentator provided timely, detailed analysis. The conversation turned to One Autumn Leaf, an Excellent Era's dismal situation. Even among the spectators in the Internet Cafe, faint gasps began to sound. The club could hire a new gen expert like Sung Shang to revitalize itself. Yet this former king could only endure the relentless grind of time alone. Choosing to leave in despair at this moment, he left with style, but his heart was anything but willing. He still wanted to fight. He did not yet believe his professional career had reached its end. But he had no other choice now. Accept the terms and stay at the club as a sparring partner. This also seemed like a choice to endure humiliation. But Ye Qiu saw it more clearly. He knew full well the club was certain he'd resent such an insult. He was certain to choose to leave, which gave him this option. Once he unexpectedly accepted, then the club would devise another scheme. To force him like this is truly cruel. But for the club, this was purely a business decision. It was never mixed with any personal emotion. The alliance had grown ruthless through commercialization. Ye Qiu wasn't ready to retire yet. In truth, every club understands this point. Their demand for retirement was proof they understood this point. They wanted to ditch this burden. Yet they feared other competitors would seize the opportunity and grow powerful. They'd rather leave. I'd rather see Ye Qiu rot than become our opponent. Thus, forcing Ye Qiu into retirement became the outcome they most desired. Undoubtedly, they had succeeded. Ye Qiu could see it all. Yet they could only follow the script laid out.